What is up, guys? So this will officially be my very first YouTube video on this channel. I have kind of been putting it off just because shorts are so much easier, faster, and I haven't really edited a video in about two years, I would say. I'm excited. Today I'm going to be doing a little get to know me slash my experience in the design world slash how I got my internship with a design firm I'm at. So without further ado, let's get started, guys. All right, so we're gonna start off with a little bit about me. My name is Keyanna Skipper. I am 29 years old, will be 30 this month actually. I am in design school currently, working on my associates in architectural and interior design. I am so ready for it to be over with. It's a lot of fun, but it's very tedious. And when you're working a full-time job and doing that, it can be a lot. Currently, I am working I'm so rusty. I am working as a designer at a flooring and tile store in my local area. I got this job back in February of 2023, and it was kind of a random moment in a sense. If I have clips of just a little bit of that process, I will insert them. But if not, because I'm pretty sure I recorded it, but I don't know if I still have it. But if I have clips, I will insert those here. The job that I was reached out about and had an interview set up for Friday to go into Friday, which was yesterday, the 3rd. Today's the 4th of February. And it went very well, beyond well. I feel like I'm in so much shock that the excitement of it isn't there, but I am super excited. When I met with her for the interview, she said that even before the interview, she knew she wanted to hire me and bring me on, and I was blown away by that. But at the same time, I know I shouldn't be, because I know my worth. And it's been something that I've been praying about for months, really for longer than that, but it's kind of been on and off, but consistently for months. It's just so amazing to me to see how God works and how he moves, because last month I was just in the worst space as far as my job that I'm at currently, and I wasn't feeling great about my job. It wasn't my passion. Yeah, I enjoy customer service and helping others and things like that, but the aspect of it, the actual job in itself, I had no passion at all for. I was just very unhappy, uncomfortable, stressed all the time, but it got to the point where I was seeking God and saying, God, please this, please that. I don't want to be here anymore. And I was literally coming to God with every concern, every fear, every doubt, every negative thought in my mind about my current work. And I realized that this is where God needs me to be, wants me to be right now. So I need to remain here. Since that moment, I kind of took a step back from even applying to other jobs. Applying to jobs when I got notifications and emails, I would just swipe, delete them. Not notifications as far as me getting a job, but just Indeed will like send you job requests for things that you are qualified to do or whatever, and I would just go past them. I wouldn't even go on to Indeed. She left me a message or a text message stating that she found my stating that she found my resume and was reaching out because she wanted to do an interview with me, pretty much. See if I was interested in interviewing. because I didn't apply to the job, but they found me and reached out, I felt that more led to go into this. And because it's my passion, because it's in my field, and it's something I've been praying about, I felt that it was led by God.
But yeah, I got this job that I'm at back in February. So it's been about 7 months since I started working at the job I'm at now. I completely love it. I love that I'm getting experience, not just in design, but the small details that a lot of people don't think about, even like in a design world, like what different things are for flooring, when you need this, when you need that. And so it's really broadening my horizon on just not just the interior design world, but a little bit of the architectural world and the construction that goes into and what all is needed for those. I've been doing interior design for officially started about 3 years ago. I've done things for my mom, helped her with projects in my home. I've given consultations to people who've needed a little bit of help, but never really gone into someone's house and to do design. At my job, I do sit down with clients and their consultations, but they're free at work at my job. And we just go over what the client wants, what they've got, if they have pictures, if they have samples they want to bring in to match things with, just the overall feel and look that they want to go for in their space. And it usually takes about an hour or so. The appointments are an hour, and the hour goes by so fast. If I don't have other appointments after that, I'll spend longer because it just gives the client / customer more time to kind of get a feel. But I don't try to go too long just because I know it can be overwhelming for someone who isn't in the design world or who doesn't really enjoy design and they need that help. Now I'm going to talk about my experience in interior design thus far. Starting off, especially without having a degree, which you do not have to have a degree by any means in interior design. It's just about learning, having that eye for design, and really about the passion that you have in it. My experience thus far has been great. I've enjoyed it. I have had some issues here and there with some professors when it comes to communicating with me about questions that I've had for certain classes. I feel like that's not a all-around issue for everyone. It's just a personal experience that I've had. I think the main thing for me was kind of putting myself out there and starting my business without having a portfolio and kind of getting people to trust me. And so that's why I'm really grateful to my mom for entrusting me and helping her design these spaces. So I am very grateful for that. And I'm grateful, of course, for this job, which has given me more on my, not just resume, but my portfolio. When customers come in and show me their before and after we got done working together, it's just so amazing and I love it. And it adds to my experience. A lot of times people want to see what you can do before they trust you with their space. It takes that one person or even that one video of you just doing something so amazing, so unique to your style to really put you out there and get your business booming. So I'm looking forward to that, looking forward to growing more in the field. And if you want to know anything else about my experience in design school, I still am in school. Just leave a comment in the description and I will get back to that. I may end up doing a whole separate video just on that specifically. At my jobs, this one particular day, and this was back when our store first opened in April, I approached this lady and she was a very beautiful Black woman. And I just asked her if she needed help. I said, hey, how are you? This and the other, my greeting. My name is Keyanna. And then she said her name was Erica. And when I approached her and got right up on her, I was like, this woman looks so familiar. So we continued to talk and she was like, yeah, I'm here looking for some tile for my client, this, that, and other. I was like, oh, are you a designer? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay, that's awesome. I'm in design school. working on my associates, trying to finish it up. I love it, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, that's awesome. Keep at it. When she told me what her name was, I was like, hey, that sounds really familiar. And then after we continued to talk and I knew she had a design firm and stuff, I was like, what's the name of your design firm? And she was like, Erica Ward Interiors. And I was like, oh, okay. I follow you on my Facebook. I love your work. It's so amazing. You inspire me so much. I look up to you so much. And she was just like, oh, thank you so much. And we ended up exchanging phone numbers. And since April, we've kept in touch. And in August of this year, 2023, I reached out to her again because, like I said, we kept in touch. I reached out to her and I was just kind of hesitant about it in a sense, because I know sometimes with designers, like if they not approaching you about doing an internship, then just hold up, back up, crossing your lane, wait a minute. So I reached out to her. I was like, hey, so I would really love to shadow you and gain some experience, some knowledge, and just learn and grow under you and see how it is working in the design field. And she's like, I would love that. And I was just like pleasantly surprised. My initial interaction with her was just so pleasant because I've had experience with designers who weren't so pleasant and kind of gave off a vibe of being better than and not very approachable. And so from the moment I met her, I knew that something was going to come of meeting her, and I didn't meet her by coincidence. I firmly believe that everything happens for a reason. God has a plan for every detail, everything, every person I cross, everything that occurs in my life. And so that was just very special to me. And so I ended up starting the internship on a Wednesday. I think it was the first Wednesday in September. So I hadn't been there too long, but just the vibe in the office and the overall atmosphere was so amazing. Just beautiful women, all African-American women. It's just inspiring seeing someone like me so passionate about what they do and being hardworking women and just coming in there and it being a peaceful vibe, peaceful atmosphere. It was great, and I felt like home. And so after leaving that day, I was like, I don't want to leave. I want to stay here forever. It was a great first day. And I will take you guys along a journey on that more. But it was just amazing being around other passionate interior designers that work hard. And it's hard being a woman and being African American. And so it was very positive, and I felt like home being in there. But I am so grateful to God for this opportunity. So grateful. Like, I don't want to disappoint God in me not giving my all. God blessed me with this opportunity, with this passion, and so I need to give my all in it. Like I said, I will continue to share more about my internship. Guys, that is pretty much all I had for this video. If there's anything else, guys, that you want to know about me, please ask the questions. I can do a separate video on that. But I am truly blessed and thankful for this opportunity and look forward to growing in it and serving God and pleasing Him most of all. So I love you guys, and I will see y'all in my next one. Peace.